Hey, good morning everybody. It's John with GreenKey. We're back on site at our commercial job and just want to give thanks to God for a beautiful day today, for waking us up. And I just want to show y'all what we're going to be up to today. So again, we've got our trench, we've got our 3 posts that we're going to be setting. We've got to run conduit in this. Now we're going to be running conduit for these 6 chargers, 2 per post. It's going to be 1.5 inch PVC that we're running, but we're also going to be running 3 additional conduit that we'll just let run just past this post here, because in the future they would like to add potentially 6 more chargers, and they have the power for it up in that rack over there. So we're just going to go ahead and run the conduit and let it stop here in the ground, because that's going to make it a whole lot easier in the future. So that's our plan for the day. We do have a trench inspection lined up, and we'll get through that, and the county will let us backfill. So we'll get all our conduit in, we'll backfill everything, and then the last thing we'll do is to concrete these posts in. And we get through that today, it'll be a successful day. So over the course of the day, I'll let y'all see what it looks like, and we'll see you soon. Hey everybody, it's John with GreenKey, and we are back. It's about the middle of day 2 on our commercial job, where we're installing 6 universal wall connectors on 3 posts. And you can see what we've got here right now. You can see we've got our posts braced off. They're actually set up pretty well right now. And then in our trench, which we did have the trench inspection this morning, that all passed. So we've got our conduit running our trench end to end, and we actually, the township asked us if we would put 3 additional conduit in down to the end here, because they may want to add chargers right on down the row in the future. And I figure if they do, we'll probably end up with that job, and it would sure be a whole lot easier if there are already conduit here. So you can see we got 3 conduit that are waiting for us for the next round of charger installations. But we're getting ready to put our dirt back in our hole to backfill everything, and after that we have a little bit more concrete that we have to pour at the post. We're going to run sonotube up to the surface and fill that with concrete, and that's probably going to be it for today. We've got had quite a bit of rain already. It's a little bit muddy and messy, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow pretty bad. So it'll probably be tomorrow afternoon at the earliest before we pull wire and continue on. But everything's going good so far, so we'll see y'all soon. Hey everybody, so we are at the end of day 2 at our Tesla Universal Wall Connector commercial project. Had a pretty good day 2. We got all the conduit in, the posts are set in concrete, and we have backfilled. It's quite the mess. It was a little bit muddy, and we got some work to do there, but let me show you what it looks like. So here's our job site. You can see we've got it barricaded off since we're not going to be here tonight. Don't want anybody wandering in and getting hurt. But the trench is filled back in. We've got our posts. Now these posts are going to have wall connectors, Tesla Universal Wall connectors, mounted on either side, and then at the top they're going to have cable retractors, and then we'll have signs for each one of the parking spots that will designate them as electric vehicle charging, but it'll also have the non-Tesla instructions for anybody who drives not a Tesla, obviously. And it'll give them a QR code that they can scan to load the Tesla app so that they can use the chargers. Now these chargers are going to be set up by the city where we're installing them, and they'll set the prices. I was talking to them though, and they're actually going to set them at a pretty reasonable cost. So hopefully it'll attract people to their downtown area. We've got a train station right over there, and some of the downtown spaces are right across the street. So this is a great place for people with EVs to park and leave their car for a couple hours while they do some shopping.
So here is the 800 amp electrical service. You can see we've got the left panel, we've got our 3.5-inch conduit coming up. In the right panel though, we went ahead, the utility company wanted to run additional conduit, and I talked about that this morning. We went ahead and ran that, so that's running our trench too. Here you can see our job site looking down on it, and I think it's going to look great after we power wash everything, get everything mounted, wire pulled, everything terminated, chargers energized, and commissioned. So that's all we've got for today. Hope you all have a great one. Remember, God loves you, and we'll see you tomorrow.